Dear Professor, dear listeners, welcome. Welcome to my presentation. Before I start my presentation, let me leave you a question. Have you ever experienced a moment, a pile of questions, what if, just jump into your mind? Questions like, will I fail the test tomorrow? Did I remember to lock the door when I left the house? What if I don't get a job I want? Yes, these questions of uncertainty do visit our life. Actually, in past 30 years, a large number of theoretical and empirical studies have been carried out on the issue of intolerability of uncertainty, IU, in order to help people to understand it and to fight against it. Most researchers believe that the formation of IU is learned, meaning from parenting style and family atmosphere. In this study, we mainly focused on examining the relation of IU with parenting style in 4 dimensionals: parenting loving affection, parenting rejecting, parenting over involvement, and parenting punishment. As for the design, this study is in a mixed method of narrative design and exploratory design. That is to say, we embedded qualitative findings into quantitative study. Why we use mixed design? Considering the intolerability of uncertainty is a kind of recurring, intrusive concerns and thoughts without an objective and fixed form to see. Narrative design is used as a supplementary access to observe the intolerability and of uncertainty from a more person-centered perspective. As for the instruments used in qualitative study, in this part, we use 2 scales. One is the EMBU scale to assess parenting's attitudes as well as their behavior. Another scale is intolerability uncertainty 12 to assess, the relevant, the level. As for the instruments in qualitative study, we used a semi-structured interview and audio taped it. The interview, finally, we transcribed it. After interview, we analyze the stories by identifying the themes of information, then put them into a chronological order analysis. In quantitative parts, we used systematical sampling to collect 315 examples from the population. Okay, now let's talk about the data analysis. In quantitative study, we try to answer 2 questions. Question 1, is there any differences in parenting style from father's side to mother's side? In order to answer these questions, we used a paired sample t-test method. Also, we observed the mean standard deviation and correlation coefficient matrix of each variable. Question 2, what are the possible association between parenting style and adolescent's tolerance of uncertainty? In this part, structural and equation model, that is the SEM, was used to examine the relation between these two variables. In narrative design, both 2 participants told us their story. In their story, there are lots of common themes about the uncertainty, intolerance, how it associated with depressions, worries, and their relationship with the parents, especially with their father's side's less affectionate style. Actually, the findings in narrative design is highly consistent with the findings in quantitative research. Finally, there are 2 main findings expected. One is affectionate parenting style has a significant correlation with uncertainty in intolerability. Second, the influence of parenting style stay pretty longitudinal into adolescence, even to their adulthood. Individuals' intolerability of uncertainty is also strengthened by other interpersonal relationships, such as schoolmates and teacher. Yes, the current present study will go further to explore parenting style in Chinese social expectation. Okay, professors, thank you so much for your time and have a good day.